This is Loyalist Lancer Sports in 40. Women's volleyball versus Cite from Saturday, October 19th. Stephen Schill with the play-by-play.
Hello and welcome inside the Lancerdome for this matchup to kick off the women's OCAA season between the Cite Coyotes and the hometown of Loyalist Lancers. Cite kicking us off. First touch by Robertson here. Going to go to Cudmore. Cudmore getting the first point of the season. Team and everybody's feeling electric after scoring that. Now Williams, one of the returning members alongside Cudmore of this Lancer team. Down the back line front, blocked by Cudmore. Good block on that side with Cudmore. Going to end up dropping, so Cite answers immediately to the Lancers' opening point. You're going to see Grenier. Throws over first touch by Robertson. Williams diving for it. David tries to set it over and not able to do so. Megan Beta in her second year. Grenier with another serve. It's over. Williams trying to get out of the way, thinking that was going to go out of bounds, but not the case. Grenier with another serve. Going to be Cudmore at the front, trying to go for a tip. Not going to happen. Williams sets up Robertson here to the far side, and Crawford putting that one away. Now Taylor Baker, hailing from Napanee in her third year, one of the veterans of this squad. Serves over, going to be a little bit too heavy. So Cite gets a freebie. Kayla Robinson, the hard serve. They reset up for Beta on that side. Going to be good. Now Cudmore. Again, this Lancer squad walked away with the bronze medal last year. Hoping for another deep playoff run. First opportunity to see what they have. Boudreau on the side of Cite puts that one over, and Lancers aren't able to handle that first touch. Cite ahead 5-3 early. This is Mia Larche with the serve. Williams sets up Crawford. Good point, Cite. Larche. The heavy serve looked like it might have gone out, but was touched. Williams just taps that over. Cite now trying to set something up on the back line. Comes through from Grenier. Now Crawford finding an open part of the court. Going to go back to serve. City Crawford from Oro Station. Larche gets a serve over. Lancers collide here. Taylor Baker trying to get to that, but Robertson and Williams just unable to get out of the way. Both vying for that first touch. Angle that a little bit off to the side as it was just a pop-up. Unfortunate. Akemi Boudreau. Boudreau pretty much looking at the referee that entire time. For some reason. Thinking that he wasn't letting her serve even though he gave the go-ahead. So a little bit too much focus on the referee. Megan Beta serves over. The reset is Grenier. Puts that one into the net. So back-to-back points here for the Lancers. Serves over. First touch by Grenier. Can be set on the center line. On the far side, Baker with that swing. Going to be Grenier. Comes through a big block on the close side. Now on the back line. Swing comes through. And point for Cite. Going to be Boudreau making up for the service error a moment ago. Gabrielle Gradin-Dembois. Straight from Baker on that first touch. It'll be Williams. Huge swing coming through on that front line from Amber Verbugen. Crowd absolutely loves it. Goes over first touch by Grenier. Going to get reset here. Swings through Verbugen with that touch. Williams recovers it. Beta gets it over. Cite resetting. Larche not able to complete the pass given to her, so it's Verbugen with another serve for the Lancers, tied up at 8. Gonna be DeLille. Set by LaBelle. It's tapped over. Williams sent Baker. Cite did get a tip on it, so good effort from DeLille recognizing that. No, it's needing to get a touch. But Verbugen then have her third serve in a row. Serves over. DeLille on that first touch. LaBelle. Quick swung over. Williams seeing the opportunity, a nice diving effort from Boudreau, but teammates not able to handle that as it goes off of the net. Good awareness from Williams. Initial put through, Boudreau trying to act fast. Fortunately for her in the net, but Verbugen on a roll at the service line. Lancers with a 2-point lead. Going to be Grenier trying to paint the back corner. Referee says that it is in. So stops the run from the Lancers for just a moment. See Veronica LaBelle. Cudmore able to get that over. And it's going to just drop. There's a couple last Cite Coyotes. There's a little bit of a miscommunication of who was going to dive for that as well. Williams, DeLille, LaBelle. Set on the far side of Grenier. Trying to make something out of it. Not able to do so. Looks like Lancite is going to make his substitution. David Mann in his 9th year as head coach for Lancite. Terry Robichaud checking in for Maya Larche. Williams, DeLille, LaBelle. Swing coming through, huge from Boudreau on the back line. Another point to Lancite. Tasha Grenier. Heavy spinning serve that hits the net. Baker. Boudreau with that touch. Instead of DeLille. Swing coming through from Robinson. It's a little bit high. Goes out. Baker with the serve. Boudreau with that first touch. LaBelle driving for it. Robinson just sends it over. Baker pops it up. Now to Robertson. He sets up Crawford. Able to get that over. LaBelle back to Boudreau. Boudreau goes for a big swing but doesn't connect with the ball. Point Loyalist. Baker with another serve. DeLille. LaBelle. Go at the front to Robinson. Williams pops it up to Baker. Crawford going to run for that. Needing to get it over but not able to do so. Just runs into the net. Not enough room to wiggle. We see another substitution on the side of Lancite. Robinson. A little bit of a tough start for the beginning, or at least getting pulled out for the service line. Brings LaFruz. This is Williams. Sets up Beta. Goes for a swing. Going to put that out of bounds. Another service opportunity for the recently checked in LaFruz. Robertson on that first touch to Williams. Williams pops it up. It goes to the other side. Cudmore will put that over. LaBelle resetting for Lancite. Ball gets over. Lynch is setting up Beta. LaBelle. That's going to be Boudreau. Just a tap over. And there was, I think, just a little bit of confusion as Williams looked like she was going to go for that, but Baker was there. Didn't want to hit that in to Williams from my point of view. So I think there was a little bit of a turn. So he's going at it with extra confidence. Another serve from LaFruz. Williams sets up Cudmore. Cudmore with some emphasis putting that one through. Cudmore being uber reliable. Front and center. It's over and good. Bell going to set on the other side for Robichaud. Referee's going to give a point to Lancite. Terry Robichaud. Robertson to Williams. Crawford. Crawford with a big swing as DeLille dives for it. Not able to come up with it. Send Sidney Crawford to the line. Point Lancite. Boudreau with the serve. This time not looking at the referee at all. And getting the point to boot. Go with the serve. Robinson. Williams going to be setting up for Verbugen at the front. Verbugen trying to paint the corner. Not able to do so. Go with another serve. Put up by Beta. Baker is able to save that. But point still goes to Lancite. Josh Roberts, new head coach of the Loyalist Lancers, takes his first timeout of the season. We'll be back in just a moment. Boudreau Lancers trailing just by one. Baker on that first touch. Williams, a bit of a stumble, but able to get that. Baker puts it over. Boudreau on that first touch. LaBelle. Didn't have Grenier. He does get it over. Williams trying to go for a dump. LaBelle. Boudreau from the back line with a big swing to push that into the net. Megan Beta. LaBelle setting Boudreau on the far side. Boudreau, very, very close call on that, but goes the way of the Lancers. So they take a 1-point lead. DeLille. LaBelle. Right front. Swing comes through. Breton and point to their tally. Tied up at 19. Seeing the substitution again. It's going to be LaFruz coming out. And it's going to be Kayla Robinson checking back in. And Robinson first here. We see another substitution as well. Breton Dembois. Coming out for Camille Furnell. Here comes through. Baker goes diving to get that one. A good substitution with Furnell coming on and immediately having an impact on the service line. See if she can do it again. Lancite slightly ahead. Comes through and able to do back-to-back service aces. Crawford, the recipient of that. Furnell with another serve. This time going to the net. 2 out of 3. Coach David Mann happy with that. Verbugen having a long string of service runs earlier herself. And now it's going to go into that. So back-to-back misses for each team. Robinson on the first touch. Didn't see what happened there as the referee's in front of me, but I think Williams just wasn't able to handle that as he wanted. Roberts. Coach Williams is going to take another timeout here. Lynch is needing to string together something here to prevent Lancerdome from taking this first set. LaBelle serves over. Big swing coming through from Robinson. I think Cudmore got the block on the Lancer side. Going to reset. Lancerdome able to get that over. Now it's Lance's turn to try to do something. Cudmore ends up swinging that. The referee going to say that Lancerdome touched the net at some point within that action around the net. So Williams back to serve. Timeout work for the Lancers. Williams now helping to string together some runs. DeLille with that first touch of LaBelle. So Robichaud just pops that over. Now going to reset. It's going to be Cudmore. Hits that into LaBelle. Add another point. That's just 2 points in a row after that timeout. Williams. LaBelle setting this to the front. Robinson is able to pen right next to him where Robertson was for the point. Set point here from Cite. Going to string something together. Lance is going to prevent that, or try to. Cudmore swings that through. Williams able to pop that back up. Cudmore drops it. Going to be DeLille setting Robichaud. Robichaud with a big swing. Baker trying to dive for that. A little bit of an awkward first touch from Beta, but that is going to be the first set. Cite taking it 25-22. All right, coming back, Lance is hoping to take this second set as Williams with the serve, Boudreau with it. That's by Grenier. Back to Boudreau, and Boudreau on the back line. Struggling just a little bit here and there on the back line. A couple of swings over, a couple of swings in the net. But Boudreau getting a lot of action nonetheless. Williams, again, be Boudreau on that first touch. LaBelle, and they set up the middle here, and Robinson hit a little bit too hard. Williams, Boudreau. LaBelle just decides to dump that over as a setter. Good decision. LaBelle with the serve. Robertson with the first touch. Going to be Crawford. Swings on that. LaBelle pops it up. DeLille. Clean up from Robichaud. You see Robertson trying to get on hand on that, but not able to do so. Bell with the serve. 3 points for the Lancers. Lancers lead just by 1. Baker serve. DeLille. LaBelle. Over from Robichaud. Now Crawford. DeLille keeps it alive. LaBelle sending it behind her. Big swing coming through from Grenier. They're going to end up getting the point. Grenier with the serve. Beta. Trying to get that first touch, but sends it out. Lancerdome. There's Grenier. Puts it into the net, so Lance just get a freebie. Back tied up at 4. Cudmore at the line. Boudreau pops it to LaBelle. Quick pass. Good reaction time from Robinson. Over now, big swing from Crawford. Another point to the Lancer board. They send that into the net. Robichaud serves over and good. Williams here with the set. Deciding to go for Crawford. Point Cite. Baker on the first touch. Williams. Now the Coyotes trying to do something. Robichaud going for a floater just over. Crawford now, and a big swing. It's popped up and kept alive. Robertson does the same for the Lancers. Swing coming through from Beta. Now LaBelle set in the front. The Coyotes able to recover after the first Lancer block. Lancers get a second block, and Williams and Verbugen. Now Robichaud. Verbugen trying to set up Williams. Williams is going to have to dump it over DeLille. DeLille's trying to set that up from the back line. Swinging Grenier. And Baker, the diving effort, but that's going to go off the roof. So point Cite, but phenomenal rally from both teams on that point. This is Boudreau with the serve. It'll be Robertson. Williams goes for a dump. LaBelle gets a hand on it. Boudreau goes diving for it, not able to come up with it. Charlie Cudmore putting that one away for the Lancers here. Trying to keep things even. We're at 10 apiece in this second set again. Cite taking the first. This is the home opener for both teams. See Verbugen. A little high and wide. Gratsu down Waz. With the serve. Looks a little high, and is so. Williams. Maybe LaBelle. Reset of Grenier. Robinson on that first touch, going to set up Baker here on the close side. Boudreau and Delille both go for it. Boudreau gets a hand on Delille and diving behind her. But going to drop short. So point for the Lancers and Georgie Williams back to serve. Cite. Both teams really fighting to keep this one close. That is LaBelle. Tied up at 12. Serves over. Baker on that first touch. Williams having a run to get that. Baker going to get reset, and a big block comes through, but they're going to give the point to the Lancers here. I think saying that Robinson touched the net. Baker. Boudreau pops it up to LaBelle. Heavy swing comes through. Cudmore and Beta get a block on that. They're going to have to do so on the other side. This time with Crawford. The Lancers, that one's going to go out. Point for the Lancers. Baker over to Low on that first touch now. LaBelle setting up the front. Cudmore tries to get a block, but just doesn't get her hands over the net. No. Good effort from Cudmore. That's going to be Grenier's turn. Big serve coming through. Baker tries to opt for the two-hand touch, but doesn't get the best of that, so we're going to see another serve. With Natasha Grenier. Another spinner coming through, ends up sending that into the net. The Lancers take the lead by 1. Cudmore, the serve just goes over Charlie Cudmore. And we'll just paint that over the net, have it drop it. Phenomenal. With a heavy swing on Blue, LaBelle. Sent over from Robichaud. Referee's going to say that went off the Lancer fingertip. So Robinson coming out for Lafruz to serve. Serves over and good. Baker on that first touch. Williams running for it. It'll be Beta who sends it over. On the back line, Grenier. Baker with another diving effort. Williams keeps it alive. Robertson just taps it over. Grenier on that first touch. LaBelle on the far side as Boudreau goes swinging on that. A little bit of an awkward jump and landing, I think. I'm just going to a bit too far, so point for the Lancers. City Crawford, nice serve over. Grenier in that first touch now. LaBelle. He taps over Robichaud. Serves over and good. Williams trying to set up here for Beta. Too much. We're back tied at 17. Serves over. Baker diving for that. Williams going to set it up. Swing comes through. And point to the Lancers. And Beta making that happen. Grenier on that first touch. We set up at the front. Verbugen trying to get a hand on that, but not enough to set the block as Robertson tries to keep it alive, but isn't able to do so. Tammy Boudreau. Now we're tied up at 18. Serves over and good. First touch by Beta. Going to be to Baker. Lancite gets the block on. Baker with another effort. That time the block wasn't as good for Lancite, but they do keep it alive. Boudreau goes for the dump. Baker sets up Williams, who resets up Baker. That's going to be Boudreau to LaBelle. On the far side, heavy swings come through from Grenier. Verbugen. Robichaud keeping it alive. LaBelle for the back line. Robichaud with a big swing. Does the referee say there was any tip? No, there wasn't. A good rally. Lancers look like they're going to be making a substitution as well. Samantha Wright, in her third year from Coburg, coming in to serve for Verbugen, which is interesting because Verbugen's I thought had a decent runs of serves. Good Wright's first time on the court in this season. It's over and good to Lil on that first touch. A little bit heavy on the front. Cudmore sends it back to Lancite. With a retry here, Robichaud with the swing. He get popped up. Wright and Baker both calling for it. Wright ends up with it. LaBelle on the back line to Robichaud. Robichaud making the most of that. Now Cudmore on the front. Robichaud a diving effort. LaBelle sent him the far side. It's going to be Grenier. Who's not able to keep that in. So both teams getting a little bit more comfortable in the second set, I would say. Rally's lasting a little bit longer. Right with the serve to the Lil. LaBelle. Bit of Robichaud. Puts too much weight on that. They're going to have a timeout on the floor for Lancite and David Mann. So we'll take a quick break. Lancers with a few points in a row. Right back to serve. Serves over. Robichaud on that first touch. Going to be LaBelle who just taps it over. Lancite will keep it alive, almost going off the roof. Holy smokes, that was close. DeLille now. Lancite just dumping that on the front line. Couple of substitutions. You're going to see the newly checked in Fernell coming a few times to serve throughout this match. So that serve Baker on the first touch. Williams sending Cudmore. Cudmore trying to just tap that seeing the opportunity, and Charlie Gunmore. Very similar score to first half, but this time the Lancers in the lead. See if they can capitalize on this second set. Big swing comes through from Robinson. Definitely finding her groove as the game is going on. LaBelle, Robertson, Williams, Crawford, big swing, painting that corner. Oh, watch that sword. That's for shoulder. Good set point in the Lancers' favor. Serves over and good. Robichaud on the first touch. LaBelle sending it back for Robichaud. And just trying to get a block, doesn't do so, but Williams, the first touchdown. Crawford, swinging that heavy, does go off the block. Lancerdome on that front line. So it's going to be a set point for the Lancers, 24-20. We see David Mann and the Coyotes take another timeout. We'll be back. All right, we got set point. Baker at the line. A little LaBelle. Robichaud in the back. Edmore did get a hand on that, so Baker trying to keep that in play. A little bit of an awkward goal in Lancerdome. Stays in the second set. Grenier, a spinning serve. One more on the Thompson, goes off the roof. And so Josh Robertson and the Lancers are going to take a timeout of their own to make sure this point deficit doesn't slip away. So attaching Grenier, trying to keep Lancerdome hopes alive, and we're going to see a call from the referee that might be a point. I'm not exactly sure. Grenier, another effort. And Cudmore looks up that through and does so. Charlie Cudmore. All the Lancers getting their first set of this season, tied up at 1. We'll be back with third set action momentarily. Tied up early at 1 to start this third set. Grenier, another spinning serve. Looked potentially a bit wide. Robinson gets a hand on it. Lancers aren't able to capitalize. Grenier, heavy spinning serve. Baker tried popping that up, but just goes on the side of Lancerdome and out of bounds. Grenier, first time having a little bit of a wonky serve. Didn't connect with the ball the way that she wanted, so Lancers get out of that with Taylor Baker now. Boudreau, LaBelle. Boudreau reset. Georgie pops it up. Gonna be Robertson. That's Crawford. Goes for light dump it. The front line. And Robinson. Baker, great diving effort to keep it alive. Crawford trying to send that on the other end. Grenier doing the same thing Baker just did. Big block from Cudmore. Referee is going to say that is out, so point goes to Lancerdome. Robinson. Heavy serve Robertson on that first touch. Williams going to set up the bait on that far side. Going to drop that in. Lancerdome to get some hands on that. It's going to drop. Cudmore. As a servicing, they're not really sure. Grenier was looking at it and then realized she wasn't going to get it. Kind of just clicked to try to apologize. Wasn't just set, but Cudmore or tied up 4. Serves over. Grenier able to handle that with problem this time around, but Boudreau, Cudmore on that touch for the Lancers, to be on the far side. And with a swinging effort. Beta only going to the Lancers. Cudmore, heavy serve was a little bit too hard. Crawford going through with some emphasis. Sidney Crawford. Robichaud home for a tap in. Oh my goodness, that was close. Williams and Robinson almost colliding. We're trying to make a diving effort for that. Robichaud goes off the net. Kept alive by Beta. Gets set up from Williams. Beta with a big swing. Robichaud on that first touch. LaBelle going to be setting up. Robichaud. Now Grenier on the close side. Williams. And Beta hitting that off the blocking front line of Lancerdome. Big point for the Lancers. Excuse me, I got Robichaud and Boudreau's names mixed up a moment ago. There's over from Beta. Galil on the first touch. LaBelle. Robichaud is tapping that over. Awkward serve. So point goes towards Lancerdome. Bell's going to set that up. The Robichaud comes through with a huge swing. Lancers do get a block on it, so now they're going to try and make something happen on their own. Baker does just that. See Megan Verbugen. serve. Lancers. Cudmore goes for the tap over. Sends a Robish on the far side. Lancers jump a little bit too early. Thinking a big swing was going to come through. It ended up just being a tap. Going over that block. Veronique LaBelle. Williams to Baker. Hits that front line of La Cite. The referee's going to say there was a forward touch on the side of the Lancers, so point to the Coyotes. They're ahead by 1 in this third set. We're tied up. Baker. Cudmore. Cudmore with a big swing, but the low keeps it alive. Going to be LaBelle setting up Boudreau in the back line for Paints. Left back corner. LaBelle sort of just goes over the net. And the collision between Baker and Williams. Looks like Lance is going to be calling a timeout here as well. All right, La Cite adding a couple points to their tally here. I just wanted to put an end to that as LaBelle's served for quite some time. We bait on that first touch. We Baker. Just misses that back line. Cudmore off the block of La Cite. Let's just get the point. I said Williams to the line is stopping the run from LaBelle. LaBelle. Grenier. Lance is trying to answer. And unfortunately, puts that into the net. Natasha Grenier with another spinning serve here. And puts that out. Baker. Boudreau on that first touch. LaBelle resetting up. Boudreau. And just keep it alive. It'll be Beta. DeLille. Boudreau. Baker with a diving effort. Now have a little bit of a rally going on. Boudreau hits it. Baker keeps it alive. Williams going to have to play off the net. Does so. But Baker and Crawford not wanting to collide into each other. So both of them kind of half diving at it, but not wanting to collide. So that ball is just going to drop. It's not going to go through for Robinson. It's going to send Charlie Cudmore back to serve. Lance just wanting to keep this one close again. So these first few sets, both teams really neck and neck each other. Boudreau on that first touch. LaBelle sets up Robichaud. Now Lance's turn to do such. Crawford with a big swing. Grenier keeps it alive with one hand. From the back line, not able to bring down that swing enough, sends it out. The Lancers trying to close the gap. Behind just by 2. Cudmore, a laser serve. As Coyotes scramble, Robichaud able to get that one over. Well, luck by most is not much from the Coyotes on that scramble. Find the perfect spot to drop that in. Robichaud, B. Crawford, sends that over. Actually a pretty hard hit too. On the front line, Breton Dubois. Terry Robichaud with another serve. In that first touch, they set up to Verbugen. Not able to keep it in. Ends up being a touch on that front line, so point to the Lancers as Williams was trying to set that up. Gabriel Gretu-Devoise, the hand on that referee is saying that's a no-go. You're going to see Sidney Crawford back at the line. On that first touch, LaBelle resets up Boudreau. Gets a swing on that. Crawford pops that up. Williams going to take that, try to set up Baker. There goes for a swing over. And there is an attempt at a block from La Cite, but kind of gets dropped on their side. Doesn't get enough on it. So Crawford with another opportunity. La Cite still leading this. The Lancers inch by inch getting closer. Boudreau pops up to LaBelle. The back's going to be Robichaud. Let's see on the far side. Beta going to drop as the Lancers touched it 4 times. So Coyotes now 6 points away from taking their second set in this match. Lancers get that point after a little bit of a scramble from La Cite. We are having a little bit of video issues as well, so if you're watching from home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'd love for you to subscribe to the channel, but I'll try to give you a little bit more score updates as they're happening. La Cite lead 19-16. We see Megan Beta with the serve, LaBelle with the touch. And a diving effort from Robertson. On a swing from Grenier, but not able to keep it alive, so add another one to the board for La Cite. I see a substitution as well. Camille Lafrus, and for the serve. Frus with the serve. It goes off the rolling net. Baker trying to make a diving effort, but doesn't come up with it. So Coyotes ahead 20-16. Now we're going to have a timeout on the floor. All right, we're back. Lafrus. Coyotes ahead by 4. Serve. Beta pops it. Sending that to the net, so timeout isn't as effective as Coach Josh Roberts, as he was hoping again. He's coached 4 years in the league, but this time his first as a head coach. LaFruse with another serve. Baker pops it up. Well, Lance is having a little bit of a tough time here, dealing with the serves from Camilla LaFruse. LaFruse pops it. Robertson on that first touch. Williams set up the back line. As Beta gets a swing on it, but again, too heavy. Lance is struggling to find a rhythm. Serves over, Crawford pops it. Out of Williams. Lead for Bender. LaBelle sets that up. Grenier. A diving effort from Bender. Not able to come up with it, so that's going to put set point in the hands of the Coyotes. And that's going to be sent out, so Lancers get bailed out. We're going to have to string together and play a pitch. You see Samantha Wright back into serve. And serve is painted the line here. Referee's going to say that that was in. Didn't see any call from the side referee, so I guess the head one decided to make the call. Wasn't 100% certain. Serves over and good, and a little bit of a collision between Cornell and Grenier. Serves over. Serves back to the side of Lancers. Cudmore with a big swing. Coyotes able to recover. They're trying to reset this up. Grenier with a swing. It's too heavy and out of bounds. Looks like we're going to see another substitution. David Mann not liking the look of things, so we're going to see Kemi Boudreau, the number 13 jersey, checking back in here. Sam Wright still at the line for the Lancers. That serves over. Boudreau on that first touch. LaBelle setting that up. Robinson is going to get called on a lift. Wright serves over, taps in that just a little bit, but LaBelle setting up here for Grenier. Right, just keep it alive, Cudmore. Let's just put it over. Boudreau, LaBelle, set up the middle, and Robinson. And the referee's going to give the point to Lancite, and that's all they need. Lancite takes that third set, 25-21, leading these sets 2-1. On this next set, LaBelle goes for a tap over. I'm going to say that was a lift, I believe. So, point Lancers. Williams. Boudreau. Set. Now Lancers with it. Crawford. LaBelle. Over the back line. Boudreau. Williams trying to make a diving effort. But phenomenal placement. Get a point on the board for Lancite. Miss serve for LaBelle. Grenier getting set up for that, but it's going to be a little bit too hard and out of bounds. So Lancers on a quick early run here of 3-1. Baker, floating serve. Grenier pops it. LaBelle. Go to the far side of Robichaud. Baker, a diving effort. Same with Cudmore. Cudmore not able to get enough height on that for Beta to be able to play it. So point Coyotes. Grenier with a spinner. First touch, Williams. Cudmore. Cudmore putting that one through. LaBelle. Boudreau on that far side. Crawford puts it up. Beta gets a hand on it, but not clean enough. Referee says it's going to be a two-touch. Also noticed Chloe Pallister. First year for the Lancers, wearing number 6 jersey. The serve comes through. Williams trying to set it up. Maybe Crawford with a huge swing. Lancite does get a block on it, but they're able to set it back to the Lancers side to go again. It's going to be Crawford. And another big block from the side of Lancite. Choice going back to that front wall. Just made a huge play for the Coyotes. Something to watch for. Taylor Robinson now. Heavy service. Robinson goes to get a hand on that. Robinson again. Serves over. Beta on that first touch. Williams setting up Beta again. Beta then a swing off. Robinson almost touching the roof. Robichaud wants to go for the Lancers. Referee saying the Coyotes had a little bit of a cut. Starting to see Sidney Crawford. Robichaud with a huge swing. Baker pops up. Williams trying to keep it alive. Crawford gets it over. Lancers save it. Bell in the front. Is up against the Blah. Coyotes not able to get it back over. So add another to the Lancers scoreboard. Currently the lead is 6-5. Boudreau with the big swing. Robinson. The diving effort. Williams trying to up for a tap. It works. Beta serve's going to be no good. So that'll bring up Akemi Boudreau. Baker. Doyle. Far side of Grenier. A big block from Pallister and Williams. And they do it again. Baker. It's blocked by Lacite. Valencia's having a rush for that one. Robertson ends up putting that one over and goes off the roof. So great effort. Robertson really kind of fighting through her teammates there to make sure that ball went over. Phenomenal decision making from Erica Robertson. Pallister with the serve. It's over and good. Boudreau now to LaBelle. Back to Boudreau. Ends up spinning that off the Lancers block. They're tied up at 8. Gabrielle Bertu. Kind of a slight awkward spinning floater. Baker is able to keep that alive initially, but now from the back line, Boudreau with a big swing, and Robertson takes it. Just a dump over. Lacite is able to send that back. Now Williams sending up Cudmore. Cudmore with a big swing, and oh my goodness! Oh, that one was going to go in, but does fine. For the inbound here in the Lancerdome. Getting really close back and forth game for these two teams. Williams with that serve. Grenier trying to keep that alive. Talking it over, a little bit of miscommunication potential. Just ahead by 2. Baker. DeLille. LaBelle dumps that over. Lance is able to reset. Baker trying to go for a tap. Robichaud's there for it. Setting the back line. Big block from Cudmore. Second one comes through. And Grenier not able to capitalize on that back and forth. Lance is taking a little bit of a lead here. Trying to make this go to 5 sets. Richard dumps it over. Beta with the touch. Now Williams. Crawford. Not sure if that was a block or just off the top part of the net, but either way, Lacite point. Williams here to Crawford. Crawford with a big swing. It doesn't get enough of a downward spiral on that, so Lacite. We'll see Hope Gunn checking in for Sydney Crawford. As LaBelle has to put that in the net. I think we're going to put that in the net, so the serves back-to-back here. Patrick Grenier here again for the spinning serves in this game. Let's get that down. Cudmore. Big block from Robinson. That's Robichaud spinning that. Williams pops it. Robertson. Now Baker. Put down Grenier in that touch. LaBelle on the far side. Big swing from Boudreau. Paints the close side. Big swing and serve coming through from Grenier to get the ace. Grenier with another serve coming through. Robertson pops that up. It's going to be Williams. Lacite. Back to Lancers. Setting it up. It's going to be Cudmore. Goes off the Lacite block. Boudreau on the far side. Robertson able to react and pop it up for Beta. Now LaBelle. Swing through from Robichaud. And Lacite point. Lancers trailing by 3. Lacite lead 15-12. The serve from Grenier. Robertson almost touching the roof there, but not quite. Beta with a big swing. Don't pops it up now. DeLille. It'll be Robichaud. Not really getting enough height on that jump. Just going to send it out. Which will result in Charlie Cudmore at the line. Boudreau letting that go behind her. And that was going to go out. Baker pops it, but not high enough for Williams to be able to do anything with it. So Bruce was rolling over Robertson and diving effort to keep it alive. And Beta sends it over. Grenier. LaBelle. Big swing from Boudreau. Baker keeping it alive. Gunn. Pops it up. It hits the roof. Bruce with the serve. Robertson. Williams. Pallister has stomping that through. And with the serve. And a little diving effort. Lacite still with it, but I was going to say there was a lift on the play. Gunn. Puts that into the net. Ball's going to be out off that serve. Lacite vying for calls, and they thought there was a tip on that from that effort from Natasha Grenier. Lancers not able to hand that effort from the Coyotes. So now Coyotes 5 points away from taking this match. Boudreau with the serve. Robertson. Williams. Pallister. Swing ends up painting that back corner. We're going to have a substitution as well. Sam Wright checking in here for Chloe Pallister. It was over and good. Boudreau on that first touch. Now LaBelle. Grenier hits it off the Lancers block. Lancers need to not let 4 points happen in the next few minutes. Serves over. Williams heading Cudmore. Cudmore off the block of Lacite. Back Grenier, they walk on the swing on it. But Williams and Cudmore not letting anything happen on that front line. There's the serve. Withdrawing that first touch. Close to the net. They do end up getting it over. Now Williams to Cudmore. Off the block, but also down nonetheless. That's just a couple points back to back. We'll see if Cite decides to go for a timeout here shortly or not. Williams continue. At the line. Gaudreau pops it. LaBelle. Frobisher pops it over. Great diving effort from Erica Robertson. Holy smokes. Cite with an opportunity to set up fully, and they do just that. But don't take anything away from Robertson on that last play. Serves over. Baker, a little bit awkward. Robertson able to save that one. Cudmore puts it over, but just a little bit off. Another great defensive effort from Robertson. All right, big few points right here. Lancers hoping for a stop. LaBelle at the line. Lancers trailing by 3. Robertson on the first touch is going to be to Williams to Cudmore. The big swing with the block on the front line from Robinson. And Grenier bring us to a match point. Serves over and ends up dropping in. And that's going to do it for the first game of the season. Cite takes it 3-1, winning this fourth set 25-20.